Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm just coming back with another update on the visors that Mr. Boyce is making. I've also got a list of every single person he's helped so far, and we've got a couple more down here. He's got hundreds of messages which we haven't gone through yet, but he's trying his best. But so far, with these two added on, which he's making right now, he has helped 856 people so far, and it's only been 2 weeks today. So yeah, he's waiting still to set up his third printer. He's just not having no time to do anything at the minute. He's just rush. He's delivered stuff to the hospitals today. He's just amazing. It's just filament. He needs filament, that's all. If anyone is or would really like to send us a roll of filament, that would be amazing. I've also got a running update of all the people that have helped as well, which I'll do now. But I know these might not even seem anything to you because you don't live in Swansea where I live, but we got about, I'm not sure if it's 16 or 17 million people living in Swansea. It's massive. It's a huge city, and we've got off boroughs and stuff like that, like Rhondda and Taff, Bridgend. You know, it's a massive place. Swansea is. I know Bridgend is Bridgend, but it still comes under Swansea, and most of the valleys and stuff like that, and all the way up to Merthyr, I think. It just stretches so far. Or either that or my geography's off. But I mean, he's helped Ali Care. These names probably won't mean a thing to you, but they're a high independence unit up in Swansea, and they're on the front line. He's helped private home care. He's helped the council do their private home care, so the ladies can still go out and do their jobs and go to people in their own homes, you know, where they need nurses and stuff. He's helped 65 of the district nurses in our area alone, just in this vicinity of where we live. He's helped numerous doctors' surgeries and chemists, the ITU up in Bridgend, their hospital as well. He's helped a couple of ladies that have donated to us because Liz, the gorgeous Liz, has donated, and she lives in Ireland, but she asked for some for her doctors, which we sent straight away. Gorgeous Fiona, who's having treatment at the moment, so has asked for some, and we were glad to give them. She's having treatment, and she wanted them to give them to the treatment team so they could feel safe around her. Bless her soul. So we sent enough for her to have herself safe around them as well. The gorgeous Georgie Burns, her daughter, and one of her colleagues are on the front line in her hospital and have not been given no protective clothing and nothing, so we sent them. We gave 3 to our pet where we go and buy our dog food from, because I mean they're still having deliveries and people go in all the time, and we just gave 3 visors to make sure that his granddaughters who actually work for him stay fit and healthy and keep our pet supplies open, because my dogs are on a raw food diet, so we have to have specialist foods fetched in for them. We've had people up in the phlebotomy. I just put blood tests. I can't spell phlebotomy. I can't even spell chiropody. So people up in the blood test department in the Swansea Hospital. The mental health team, because Paul suffers really bad with his mental health. We've helped 7 people who are live-in carers. They live with the people they care for, and they rotate their shifts that way. They're people that have got probably autism and disabled in some way, but they want their own independence. They don't want to live with their parents, so they go and live in with carers. It's great. He's helped our medical centre. We've got, my doctor's surgery is split into 2. You either go one side or the other, and they've got roughly 40 doctors, nurses and reception team on the go. It's a really big place, so he's helped. They were the first ones he helped. And then we got a couple of ladies who I used to work for on the council's home care, Julie Brereton and Jane Johnson. They've got their own teams of which their areas where they work in, so we've helped them as well. We've got Kimler. It's an acute clinical team where they work on the front line, and they're the ones that literally hover over the beds, you know, bless the soul. And we've given some to our own family to keep ourselves safe. We've got Ocean Living Home Care, another home care team. Morrison Hospital had their 100 today. These are from the 100 down. These are just what is supplied today. Havard Surgery, Gossilin Surgery, St Mark's Court Nursing Home, Penabrin GP Surgery, the chiropodist, I can't spell it but I tried, in Gossilin. And a lady's coming tomorrow morning for 10. She is SA1's COVID team frontline. And another lady, Donna, she also works for the council in home care. So, but once those 2 boxes are ticked tomorrow morning, because they'll be done by tonight before we go to bed. Yeah, in 2 weeks, he's 856 people. He's got another 10 rolls of filament coming tomorrow, which we stupidly paid for £10 extra for next day delivery, and then realised we ordered it on Good Friday. So we didn't get them Saturday, Sunday or today because of the Easter weekend. But we will definitely be getting them tomorrow. But those 10, once his third printer's up, those 10 rolls, he's using a roll and a half a day. A roll and a half a day. So, and out of that he can make, what's that? About 90 visors a day. So he's doing his bit. He's only one little man on his own. He's also got a couple of people that have also donated visors that they've printed. And anyone that's given a donation whilst he's given their visors out, he's got that money on one side for them, because even though people say you keep it, and he's like, no, they donated, so they get to keep the donation, because he just doesn't want a penny for himself. He's only asking for donations for Filament, if that's at all possible. We do, like I say, where's my piece of paper gone? I've got it written down. Oh, there we go. And there's loads of people. I will leave this on the desk here, so you can, if anyone wants to either send us a roll of filament or donate enough to buy a roll of filament, that would be excellent. My details are still the same. I have got a long list of people who I want to thank as well. If you've got an A by your name, it means you've donated acetate. If it's a D, you made a donation, and I think a lady made a donation, but it was for Filament, so I'm going to give her an F as well, because there's a couple of you as well. Oh, what's the blah, blah, blah. I can't think of the lady's name now. There's so many people. I'm trying to think. When I see it, will I see it? Rosalind. She sent a roll of filament. I think it was Rosalind. She sent a roll of filament as well. I think. Yes, I think it was. But look, 20 people so far. Beautiful. Fiona Mollinson, Catherine Fletcher, Liz Pearson. Oh wow, can't say enough about Liz, she's amazing. Vivian Potter, Trish Stewart, Joan Orloff, Gloria Wolf, Angela Smith, Barbara Hare, I think it is. I don't know. O'Hare, or I don't know how you pronounce that. I do apologise, Barbara. Christine McCloskey, Kate Curry, Deb Price, Pauline Dolby, Denise Whitehurst, Susan Mansell, Carla Bostic, Rosalind Brooke, Jane Johnson, and she's one of the ladies actually that is the home care, so she hasn't seen the videos, and Celine Mason and Alice Walker so far, and Mr. Boyce, like I'm saying, he's had donations even of the people that have collected, but that is he's got it on a little list somewhere separately, so I wrote it down. He's received donations of £660.96 through PayPal and £290 through cash that people have donated, which is a total of £950. Oh, I know somebody else gave him £50 today. PayPal as well. Well, let me just adjust that. They did that this afternoon. So he's had £1,000 donated, His total outspend at the moment, it just spent another £186. Is £1,272.97. So that difference is our donation has been £272.97. So I keep everything written down. I've even got all the little bits from the last paperwork I did. That's mine and Mr. B's donation. He gets an allowance every week. Not an allowance, like I just give him money in case he needs his hair cut and he wants to buy anything. Sometimes he comes home and surprises me with flowers and stuff like that. And so I gave him £50 a week, and he's asked me to keep it in the bank so he can buy rolls of filament. He's taking his own hard-earned pennies, bless his little soul, and when that hard-earned, even he's taking his own allowance and putting it all back into this. He's just a wonderful person. And I said, what are you going to do when he wants to, because his hair's growing wild and everything. I said, what are you going to do when he can go back to the barbers? And he went, then I'll start having my pennies again. But he's got 10 rolls. Like I say, should be here tomorrow, but we will, that won't even last a week. Well, barely a week. So we would love, we're not begging, but we would love if someone would donate some rolls of filament to us. Our address is, let me write that down on the back. Well, I want to leave that one, actually. If you don't know us, our address is 35 Heol, Dynys, Ravenhill, Swansea, SA5 5JB, West Glamorgan. And in the UK, obviously, but that's our postal address. And the filament you'll need is, what did he say it was? Oh, I've forgotten now. PLA, as long as it's 1.75 mils, be perfect. And the ideal colours for printing are black, grey, white, yellow, blue, and pink, believe it or not. Most of the other colours tend to have high chemicals in, so it's harder for the plastics to melt and stuff. You got to get all the fiddling around with the temperatures and everything, but these will just, you can just go in, press the button, and it does it. And they come in 1 kilogram rolls. Or if you can't find it but would like to donate some filament, my PayPal is, someone said go and do a GoFundMe page, but that to me is just, I don't know. They put the money in your bank, and I don't want that to get, with the PayPal, see, the money stays in PayPal, and we can buy things through PayPal, so it never has to touch our bank accounts. We don't want association apart from the things that we are buying out of our own money, which then is coming out of our bank, obviously. But I don't want donations going into our bank. I just don't want, I want to keep it all separate, if you know what I mean. So if we get donations through PayPal, we can pay through PayPal as well. Don't have to use my bank card and nothing. So, and in one of the places he had his first printer from, I've only upped their price by £100 in the past 2 weeks because they're profiteering, and they're a company called box.com. So I wouldn't give them any more. I would never send custom to there ever again, because anyone that profiteers through this awful crisis is not worth a breath in my account. There's people out there ripping people off already. People trying to get people to download apps, and then you've got to put your bank details in, and they're ripping people off. Don't accept. I know I love all you girls to bits, and I get these lovely little, here's a hug, pass it on. I'm sorry, girls and boys, but I do not do chainmail at all. One, I know there's nearly 2,000 friends in my friends book, and if I plagued every single 2,001 of them with a pass a hug on, I don't think I'd be able to craft throughout the daytime because it'd take me too long to do it all. You also get people who I think in their greatest hearts think they're sending you a warning about something. They're all scams, my lovely. There is a government website you can go to and you can check whether that's is a scam or the real thing. If it's the real thing, fair play, send it on. But there's a site, I'll have to get Mr. Boyce to flag it up for me to put it on our group page, because if it's on there, it's fake. And there's a team out there working 24/7 to make sure these posts are either real, and if they are fake, they're reporting them on this site. So the one about sipping water is totally fake. Just download this app. Once 33 million of us have got it, we'll all be able to take control of the COVID virus. It's fake. It does not work. So I checked this channel. I just can't think off the top of my head what it's called. I've got it somewhere in a message, so I'll try my best to find it and put it up in group. If not, I'll get Mr. Boyce to send it to me again. But yeah, and it's updated every hour of every day, I think. So yeah, and like I say, I've never been on one for chainmail, so I've got too many friends. I'd spend too much time passing things on, and even if I could highlight a box and say, I know, send to all, I just wouldn't plague that many people throughout the day. But yes, thank you all these beautiful views. There's my address again. The PLA's got to be 1.75 mils, a kilogram roll. And where's you gorgeous ladies? They all are absolutely amazing. The only ones I haven't named are the people off this list, because Mr. Boyce obviously doesn't know their names. They've come and they've said that we are from the mental health team. No name, because I can't credit any one person, because, you know, Mr. Boyce doesn't drink, and he's had crates of lager been donated to him. You know, yeah, have this for all your good hard work. He doesn't drink. He is teetotal. He had a crate this morning, and I went, go and give it to those across the road who actually have had COVID virus. They're over it now, and she's a nurse, and she's had a hard time, bless her. So let them have a bit of joy in their lives, bless their soul. But please, thank you. If you can, by any chance, send a roll of filament. That would be amazing. I love you all. And I'm going to keep doing a weekly update on how many's made, who they've gone to, who to thank for all the donations. I just don't want you to think we're taking anyone for granted, because we would never, ever, ever do that. And anything that is left at the end of this crisis, we're going to donate to schools and the university, because they do great work in getting things ready for the next time. It's the fun. I won't swear. But I'm going to love and leave you all. Thank you for watching till the end. Bye.